Hey everybody, I'm Bobo the Vulture.
I'm Serious JG.
And this is Let's Play Together.
Did you save?
What?
I think you saved. Let's play together.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
Game.
It's a one-player game with
That's two-player mode. We're not using.
multiplayer elements.
Oh, sorry.
You can go snake in.
That's very important. Save like 8 times before
Look,
What
you
is all
want to
that?
be sure.
There's like.
Options, button configuration.
There was a new
Multiplayer
strut
settings
built on our base, and we have no freaking idea what it is.
Yeah, it's just
Bothering me.
They're still working on it, man. That's one they're still working on.
Oh, okay.
Honeycomb.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, no, because I remember, didn't he say that like the original pieces were made in this one way, and then he wanted to start building them using this like
He did. And
specialized structure? And it
and
looks
the
like the first
the,
one of those is done.
And the Metal Gear like 5 mobile phone game operates on that principle. You can build different struts and. Oh, did you know, this is probably really old news, that Maxis Studios is shut down by EA?
Yeah, I believe I had.
That came into mind because I was thinking about like
heard
Sim Metal Gear base, but
No. Well, I mean, yeah, so let's see. Max Studios is shut down. Kojima Studios is shut down. I forget the...
I think
I'm losing the guy's name now, but the guy who did all of the Metroidvania, Castlevania games, he left Konami, and
so pretty soon we're gonna have
Capcom is apparently on the verge of bankruptcy.
They can't use any of the copyrighted names, but we're gonna have a game where you simulate and build your own like castle, which is really big and kind of free roam, and you go on a solo sneaking mission inside of it.
solo sneaking mission your way through it.
But with no
It's-
copyrighted stuff. Ooh,
it's gonna be
four
a-
skulls difficult.
It's gonna be
I didn't think they could make it harder than 3 skulls. It appeared they'd fit in all the skulls they can, but I didn't count on multiple rows of skulls.
It's gonna be a hell of a Kickstarter for that game. This is gonna be, I think, yeah. So there's 3 skulls, there's 4 skulls. Then after that, we'll eventually see just 1 skull, but it's Smoking Skull. So
Oh, shit, and you know.
and you'll have the Smoking Skull title, and at the beginning of
You
that
think
mission, you'll
you've-
hear breaking glass.
So you think you've won the mission, and suddenly like, wow, that mission was easy. No one can stop me. There's certainly no one out there who has the power to defeat Solid Snake.
Snake,
Then he
Huey's
comes up
unmanned
and
weapon, the cocoon. Put it out of commission.
Can't we take it over for our army because it's like Huey's?
if you knock Stone Cold out with enough trank darts, you can use the Fulton on him, and then take his stupid little ATV as a special weapon.
And it's like Steve Austin's being reasoned with due to intense hostility, and it takes like 800 turns.
Yes.
And once he
It's
does
just
join your
that's
army,
just
there's a little
Steve Austin dies in imprisonment.
No, he's really hostile, but when he finally does join your army, this is a picture of Steve Austin, his stats, and underneath it says, "What?" Alright, so, this game, Miller.
I got to imagine Hal's going to have some things to tell you.
Yeah, so next time, folks, we're going to fight Cocoon. This time we're going to listen to Hal talk about it.
Apparently, each part of an AI weapon is connected to a memory board inside the AI pod. Destroying
So get
the part
inside the
will
AI
release the
pod
lock
and
on the memory
unsolder all the
board.
connections.
After that, climb in the pod and you'll be able to grab whichever boards you've unlocked. Only thing is, any parts you destroy can't be collected and reused, so you'll have to decide which is more important.
Yeah, they explained that before. What the fuck does it actually mean? You have to, if you keep blowing up pieces of the pod, other than the stupid head, you lose what you can take away for building your Metal Gear later?
Something like that. Not really sure.
That is El
Not the computer AI
Escarabajo, the
weapon,
beetle.
Snake.
Even we don't know the Escarabajo's weaknesses.
That's not what I wanted
Beetle
to
poison.
hear.
The other ones
Good
we'd
try
all
asking
taken
that
down
scientist,
before.
Huey, right? This is just
You
common
think?
sense, but once it fires a missile, it must take time to reload. And moving a machine of that size must require the release of considerable amounts of heat. Another option will be to take out its weapons. Sorry I wasn't much help.
No, you've given me some ideas.
That heat one is really good. The fact that heat is involved somehow in that machine totally gives me the way to defeat it.
I have to destroy the heat machine.
I'm gonna use the icy spray that my son, who's a clone, will get in the future. Hey, Chico. Hey, man. Hey,
now, this won't make any sense to you yet, and it might not make any sense to people depending on when the video
it might
games
not
are
make any
released.
sense to me ever, but
But what you need to do is cast an ice spell on him right before he gives up the battle and starts engaging you in conversation, so that he'll continue to be affected by this ice spell during a long conversation window.
so Chico, like, there's nothing.
Apparently, UFOs are connected.
Okay, I didn't even mean to just actually select it, but I guess anytime you're anywhere near the mining base, he will talk to you about UFOs. Oh, well, anyway, here's the main part of the mission.
During development, I had trouble figuring out how to handle the cocoon's excess heat. I'm
Never did
embarrassed
solve
to
that
admit
one.
it, but
Why?
the radiators are most likely its weakest points. They're not heavily armored, as heat wasn't dissipating properly.
Where are they?
There are multiple radiators on the upper and lower sections. Just look for the exhaust fumes. Only thing is, the upper radiators typically aren't exposed. You should probably shoot for the lower ones first. You could move under its body to access the lower ones, but the cocoon is capable of vertical movement, so be careful not to get crushed. Watch out for missiles and hedgehogs, too.
Hedgehogs. Anti-submarine multiple spigot mortars.
I adapted
No,
the
they're little
technology for
animals.
use as a surface weapon. Both the missiles and hedgehogs take time to load, though. It can't fire a hedgehog until the lamp comes on. As for the missiles, watch for the way the hatches move.
That'll be my chance to get close.
When the hatches open, out come the missiles.
When you hear the glass, here comes the gas. No, but it's interesting. They said that the hedgehogs, it takes a long time to load, because that was one of the criticisms of that Sonic the Hedgehog reboot, is that they loaded the entire game every time they needed to load a cinema scene, so you had these really long load times.
Huh?
That's all he's going to say? Really? No. So shoot for the exhaust vent.
Yeah,
So
you
get
have to-
underneath it. So it's kind of like a mega weapon. You got to get underneath it with your motorcycle, and then your motorcycle will get crushed, and it's really sad. And word lost one.
Oh yeah, hot
Yeah.
to trot, hot to trot.
Mega weapon. I'm thinking the sniper stuff might not be that useful here.
No. Well, no. I mean, you're gonna have to go with the standard
Anti-boss, lots of
anti-boss,
rocket stuff.
whether or not you want to get RPG. But whoa, we've got a new one. What is this guy?
To see Gustav. I guess we'll try it.
Well, I mean, read up on it. Take a
How
look.
do you read up on it? Oh, details. Portable recoilless rifle has high initial shell velocity and accuracy, but takes a bit of time to reload.
It does crazy damages and such. And that's the SAM. And then there's the RPG. Get more rounds with that.
So is this one really... I don't know what the different symbols mean, but the... It's good against armor. Does that mean it's good against armor?
I mean, they all appear to have roughly the same statistics.
That's
to
true.
Me, it looks
So
like.
the RPG-2 and the...
You carry more rounds for it. It
Yeah,
doesn't
and the
zoom.
stuff miite be the thing to do.
Yeah. Give it a try.
This thing is level rank 3. I don't know why these
Wait,
are only rank 1.
Check the law rifle.
And the law.
It's weak power. Well, I don't know. Yeah, try it. I feel like the only thing that, like, you might end up wanting differently at some point later is, like, if the...
Now I've got the two more
Surface to
recent
air.
acquisitions. Air to surface and recoilless rifle.
You mean surface to air.
Yeah.
You're not flying around shooting down targets.
Right. Although C4 underneath might be a thing too.
I think you have to be able to, like, touch the object
okay.
to set C4 on it.
And I, you know, despite Bobo's confidence, this might be one that takes more than one try.
Probably don't need stun grenades. But maybe it is.
This is where C4 could be equipped, though.
It is the place where C4
Well, I'm
could
just
be.
saying,
Yes.
why do we have two different types of supply marker?
Because we thought we might need all the supplies.
I don't think
Ever.
which way you contact them for supplies is going to dictate how many you can get total.
Well, imagine
'Cause
if you
are they
had...
limited in ammo?
Yeah. Supply markers are limited ammo.
Oh,
You can only
okay.
carry 10 of them.
All right. Well, in that case, I'll get rid of the chaff grenades before I get rid of.
Wait, no, don't get rid of the chaff grenades, because those are the
stun
ones
grenades.
that,
You're right. You're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. It does happen.
boom, period.
Really stuck it to the guy who's been kicking my ass in this play session. Super M.
A magazine loaded with pictures of beautiful women. So you could try to distract the tank with porn.
Hey, it might not be porn. It might be classily dressed women talking about issues, but it's probably fun.
Wanna talk about issues? Wanna talk about big ass battalions?
Let's rock.
And main weapon low,
Why is main ammo weapon storage low?
because you don't have pockets to carry missiles in. Yeah, I mean,
Well, maybe we should find something that's good in dirt and rock, because that's kind of actually where we are. Well, nothing seems to be doing any better than
selling
B.
in dirt. Well,
DPM,
D.
A and B.
All right, so remember DPM. There was another A and B. Tree bark. Or no, that was DPM
DPM
again.
again.
Sorry.
Oh, you'd think like a reddish brownish one would be good.
BA and the
Khaki.
khakis. Let's run.
Okay, so none of these naked.
So DPM or khaki, I guess.
Survival.
Hold on just a second right there, Tank. I'm gonna change.
Oh, better than
This,
going a week before you start fighting the drones that have been flying towards you.
Excuse me.
You don't mind, I'm gonna go back to that mining village and use a box to rescue somebody. Actually, not be able to use a box.
Actually, that's right. Half the time, all we ever do is just shoot the AI pod anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the problem. We haven't been defeating them in the right way. We've only been hitting the AI pods.
It's you, boss.
You got the big one, boss.
Get out of there. Run. Heidi won't do anything against a gun like that.
Damn it. What am I being hit by? Oh, those cannons there, yeah, okay. Fair enough, there's little cannons over there. Thing reloads pretty slow, but
They all reload pretty
Take out
slow.
that weapon before jumping on.
It's gonna be rush jumping on. Wait, are you doing damage to it?
I'm doing damage to something. Vertical. They meant okay. This is not going well.
You're out of boost off shots.
Does it know I'm down here? It seems to know I'm down here. Did that hit?
Use the action button. You don't want to get crushed.
This isn't working the way I thought it was going to.
Which
This FM, yeah, the SAM.
yeah, no, it's a weird lock-in-y one.
Okay.
Okay, it wasn't locked in right away. It takes time. We're the one that lock on because it landed here. You'll need to reload. Press circle to reload.
Only got one shot left anyway. Oh, it's totally dropped it.
That's why you don't have very many shots in them. You pretty much just have to drop it and get a new.
That's not what I want to target. I want to target these.
I think the vents are.
Oh, I got to get high
the
again.
vents are done, so you got to go use the upper vents.
Oh, well, this is not going to be good. I don't see any way to do this quickly without getting spotted, but okay. And again, I thought I would dive, but while carrying this gun, I guess it's reasonable that that doesn't quite work. No, I'm going lower. I need to be going higher. Ah, fudge. Well, there's a ladder over here.
Your area and you.
Commencing BD video. Your area and you. Got that on you.
You gotta look for the steam.
They've got a lock on you. Move it.
Yeah, well, okay, I just jumped into it. That's hilarious.
Jump in!
So far, not so good.
Yeah.
Maybe I just need to be like, fuck it, I'm taking out a bunch of cannons first. You know what, maybe I'm panicking way too early here. And everything is going to be all right. I don't think I'm coming out of this with a big... Oh, there's...
You don't think you're coming out of it with Big O?
I doubt I'm coming out of it with a big O. That would be a really weird thing to come out with.
You need to use the marker.
I'm trying to figure out how to switch to it. Okay, that switches.
That's a strike marker. What does that mean?
And then what do I do to make it actually go off?
Press the fire button.
They're about to
The
commence
circle.
the requested supporting fire. Stay clear.
Everything that's lent to support you will be blown up by missiles.
No, I think that actually was they fired a missile from like the helicopter at that area.
Damn it!
It's not another supply marker. That might be something if you like dropped it on the ground while you're running around underneath it. You do strike markers then.
Well, then how the hell do I get more support?
You gotta use
strike
the supply
stuff?
marker. There's more than one marker.
That's strike marker, stun rod, strike marker. Did I not actually equip one at all?
You're gonna have to bring up the menu. Wait.
No, I think I'm just kind of boned here. Yeah. I guess it's your turn. No, I didn't. I couldn't figure out how to get the support strike thing. This is the problem with playing this game once every 4 weeks.
I get it. I don't know that there's an easy way to just tab through all of your various weapons because
It was only tabbing through 2 of them. It was going from strike marker to, I guess they were the 2 most recently equipped.
Snake, that's Huey's
But I mean, by the time I was done, I'd figured out how to use both weapons I had, except for the one that gives you more stuff. Go ahead.
Alright, so
I don't think there's any point switching gear. I think it was the correct gear.
Well, no, you just said that you couldn't get supplies.
Yeah, I wasn't doing it right. I needed to get into that menu, but while I was in the menu, I got killed. But you have the supply marker equipped. Unless you want to switch to, instead of strike marker, a different marker. If there's more than one kind of supply marker.
I think you can only have one type of one of those at a time. So, all right. Go ahead and start the mission then. So it's just a matter that you couldn't get to the supply marker.
Well, yeah,
sort of
I was
there at
trying
the
to
very end.
find
while
the
you're
supply
trying to.
marker, and
I get that.
Yeah. You need to stop and stand there for several seconds and go through menus while your enemies are still attacking you. Whether it was realistic or not, no previous Metal Gear game had you standing there while action was still going on, trying to sort through multiple layers of menus.
Well, let's try this whole philosophy they were telling us about.
Yeah, get...
If anybody can handle something this big, it's you, boss.
So I wasn't properly letting the one weapon lock on, but once I figured that out, things went better. Oh shit. That never happened to me before, did it? You realize where you're lying down,
I know.
don't you? Okay. It's gone away now. You don't have to get that close.
Well, it's gonna start
Backdoor
rotating around.
driving after I just failed. That happened to me. Surprising how little damage that does, really. Might be worth taking that thing out, although I got it far enough that this was no longer the weak point you had to hit anyway. Yeah, they're shut. It's time to start attacking the
Don't want to
trap.
get crushed.
They
Oh,
tried it.
you can press the action button apparently to press up against it? There's this little icon that suggests
Yeah, I
you...
saw that.
That's ridiculous. To be honest, Mr. Backseat Driver here,
Heidi won't do
I would
anything against a gun like that.
fire off a couple of rounds of that other weapon and then don't let either of them run out before you call for support.
You're gonna want to take out that weapon before jumping on.
It's starting to sound like at some point they really do want you to hop on top. Or hop on top.
Wait,
This is done wrong. That's out of ammo.
yeah.
So much easier to figure this shit out when you don't have to actually...
They've got a lock on you. Move it.
Beautiful, baby, beautiful. There does seem to be a ladder there where you can jump onto it. You're gonna get so many fewer motherboard things than you would have had you not shot there. Oh my god. Your Metal Gear is gonna suck. It's not gonna be cool like me. Hope you're gonna use save spam when you're filing that thing later too. Doesn't like you hitting it there. Oh, she can't make it there.
Like to get up to an area where there's enough room for the supplies to all land in a place where I can get them.
convincing, sweet attack.
Seriously, how do I...
You have. It's one of the L triggers to set it, I think. And then the fire button actually will launch the supplies.
They've okayed the request for support. They're sending out a...
And then bombs drop on you. That was what got me. Suddenly bombs dropped on me, and I thought I was going to be getting rations and ammo.
Sit here and heal them until you turn around and face them up the map. That's right. Call your bitch ass out, cocoon.
So you're behind it, rather than attacking, you're just going to like, hang on here.
I need to wait until I got a shot at that main
So
cannon.
you're going to beat this thing, and I'm like, oh, I'm never going to be a boss of this game, other than that one tank that took like 8 hours.
Oh, good. The main cannon's loaded.
Oh, excellent.
I look forward to seeing it.
Man, cannon's totally loaded, dude. It's drunk off its ass. Surprisingly little damage from that main cannon, honestly.
Yeah. I can see that as a fair evaluation.
Duck. Singing.
I don't really know what the sweep attack does.
Yeah, that one actually seems to be fairly unthreatening, but maybe if you're in some other... Oh, no, there was like that big tentacle thing was doing something, so maybe if you're up top, it's really dangerous. Bobo has figured out how to avoid damage. I don't know how much more you can do to those guns. And I don't know whether or not we should be concerned about trying to minimize damage to them. Like, what difference does it make? Better clear shot from here on this stupid-ass cocoon thing. La 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 la.
La la la.
Somebody pointed out in the comments on a video that song is based on the specific song by, I guess, the Carpenters. But it was any video where we actually sang the actual lyrics from the Carpenters song, so... I'm starting to suspect that gun will never stop working.
Well, yes, but it's still taking damage.
Yeah, no, it's a valid point to attack.
Oh shit!
You don't have the rations equipped.
I don't have. Whoop.
L trigger, yeah.
I need something.
you're out of it.
Hurry!
Well, you
Take him.
better call for help.
Oh, come on. Get.
Oh, I think
Yeah, I just.
you've done splash damage to its thermal exhaust port recon. But there's not going to put anything in it. good mood. Oh, it's moving erratically because its heat thingies have been down.
Watch the ladder on the side of the treads. You can use that to get on top.
Go ahead and save Meryl.
Yeah, I think you were getting splash damage on the vents. Oh no, I see the vents. They're actually... I was not needing to get to a higher altitude to shoot them at all.
Oh man, I could totally beat this thing if I got another crack at it. Which I won't, so that's fine.
How are you going to shoot missiles at it there? You're going to hit yourself.
See the ladder on the tread?
Isn't it cool?
No.
I designed it myself. I mean, there it is, but I can get to it.
Okay, how do I get up there?
Yeah, there you go. Now you can drive it around.
Use the ladder.
Yes, thank you, Master Miller. I think as he's climbing the ladder, he's probably figured that out. How could you just go inside without destroying it? This is stupid. Oh shit! Oh shit! Sorry, I guess it wasn't that funny, but... Oh, you have C4!
I do have C4.
Do you have enough ammo and items? Send us a support request.
What? Can't. Also, oh shit! How the fuck do I set C4?
Same way you do the supply markers. You gotta use the L button to press to set it.
It's not setting it.
Then R1, R2. Never mind, forget it. There's probably a way, but don't worry about it. Just switch to something else.
Loading. Fire it.
I think that's a direct hit.
Shit. I'm out of rations though.
Switch back to the tortilla chips or curry or whatever.
Load.
I don't even know if they can hit you when you're up here, but... This is certainly an interesting little boss fight. Nice.
Yep.
So on Bobo the Boss Killer.
Hit. Actually, why am I bothering to wait for a lock on?
Yeah, that's... I didn't think of that, but that's a good point. Okay, they definitely can hit you up there, so... You're right, good one then.
Attack the AI pod to destroy its hatch. It's the cylindrical structure.
Shit! I'm out of ammo.
Use the support supply marker to indicate
That's
the
not
drop
good
zone
timing.
for the supplies.
I used the
can't
support
use-
strike.
I can't use it on. I can't use anything up here.
Not even a support strike marker?
No, I can't set anything down.
Okay, well you gotta get down then.
Am I gonna die from the fall?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't jump straight down, but okay. I was thinking use the ladders, but it's okay. I don't know if you have a time limit on this. I guess we're gonna find out.
Heads up, Zig. The turret's back online. They're
Oh,
about
fuck,
to
well.
commence the requested supporting fire. Stay clear.
Not bad. I was thinking about this after it was way too late.
We can't fire these things at the drop of a hat. Try again later.
bitch! You're making us feel so inadequate with this. Well, you didn't get. Well, never mind.
We need time to reload.
Give us 15 minutes. Look at the moon or something.
They've okayed the request for support. They're sending out a...
Luckily for you, it's a different team of dudes who packed one ration and a couple of missiles into a box than the guys who are supposed to be doing support fire. Now switch back to the support fire and see if you can... Sorry.
They've okayed the request for supporting fire. It should...
They've decided on a new random location other than where you wanted it. That gun's got a lot.
I can climb that.
Got it. I think you got it. I think this battle's over. It's all over but the shooting of missiles, which you still have to do. Oh, it looks like one of the turrets is permanently disabled. Yeah, they were kind of sainted. Come on, reload faster, you son of a bitch. Pretty sure I could beat it with what I've learned from watching you, but that'd still be cool not to have to. Okay, you're on the stone.
I guess instead of figure out to die.
Hurry up and get in the AI pod. Otherwise it'll reactivate.
Don't be so freaking lazy, Snake. I could totally have done this faster than you.
Knock, knock.
It's like, haha, no circuit boards left. You actually did something other than shoot at the air vents. And then turns out shooting the air vents destroys all the circuit boards anyway.
All combat is over.
Now it's time for the minigame that we don't understand and can't tell whether or not we're doing good at.
Memory boards. Pull out the memory boards. All the
Do it!
unlocked
Pull them
boards
out!
have icons
Pull
on
out the
them.
unlocked memory boards! Quickly! Pull out the unlocked... Do it! What are you waiting for? Pull out the unlocked memory boards! Oh my god, memory boards!
Gotcha, Bubby.
Any boards you remove can be used to build our own AI weapon. Memory
Well, what do you
boards
want me to do
have
with them?
different functions according to the icons displayed over them. Go ahead and take whichever ones you want. If you
How do I
attack
take them by
parts on
pulling
the
them out?
exterior of the machine, the memory boards that control those parts should light up. You can tell what a memory board does by looking at its color when it lights up.
So you're supposed to shoot out parts of the memory board. Maybe that's why... I don't know. I just grab the other ones. What other ones? The blanked out one. I guess
Forget about any broken boards.
These ones are still wired in.
okay.
I'm done.
So I
I got all the ones that I could.
yeah,
But,
I don't get that mechanic, but you know what? It's okay. And now once again, Indiana Snake survives nuclear explosion thanks to being in a refrigerator.
Oh, that's fortunate.
This survives everything. So later on, you're gonna fight a boss that has like 4 of those stupid red pod things from each.
And it keeps having arguments with itself.
Yeah.
Because it's got 4 AIs. You see.
They all agree on only one thing: what their favorite song is.
Philadelphia Freedom by Elton John.
Yeah.
One of these days I'm gonna win a plot battle, damn it.
Yeah. This one's rope.
Well, I guess you're kinda heroic. You did use the supply marker though.
Oh, I leveled
Big
up
experience for
support
this
thread marker.
because we had never used one successfully
Yes.
before.
Only got a B. Well, shit.
Hey man, you got Zeke parts. You didn't get any head parts. Oh, and you didn't get railgun. This is the kind of thing, if we figure out how this works, we can always go back and redo these.
Yeah.
So, and at this point, either we don't have enough parts because we've been really horrible at this, or we don't actually get to start building Zeke yet anyway. I don't think.
A special report.
Yes.
What does it say? I want to know. It's special.
Hold on. You'll find out what's in the
Special.
Soviet general purpose machine gun. So basically for killing civilians.
Yeah. Shuttle handle.
Some women can't handle its girth, but others find it more satisfying. Sorry, I think that was from TV Funhouse, but oh, these are guys whose parameters increase. I'm like, wow, you captured a lot of guys. I didn't really notice that happening. They're all trapped.
I imagine a lot.
They're all trapped in memory ports.
They're like ghosts.
Yeah.
You just pull a memory port out, and it goes. Ooh. Some wisp of smoke comes out there.
Yeah, Tales of Vesperia has recently involved, although that's not the game's official term, I refer to them as your ghost slaves.
I see.
Team Alpha's returned. I hope there's no JG on Team Alpha, because he's just going to be fucking up left and right.
Oh yeah, there are vehicles involved.
Well, yeah, I can't defeat those. No.
Oh no. 5Gs have better machine guns than T-72.
It's more devastating than the Cocoon. Does Vulture always use a rocket launcher?
congratulate the... No, Vulture didn't use the rocket launcher there.
These guys have some kind of bizarre idea that that's a better weapon against them than a rocket launcher would be.
Yeah.
Oh, good. You foolishly switched targets.
Thank goodness. Alright, Left G. I appreciate the sacrifice that you've just made.
What?
By not focusing on one target, you didn't kill any of us.
Yeah.
So now its life's going to be sacrificed.
I think it just recognized that, you know, killing Axolotl is not going to get me out of this. Why create more suffering?
You mean the armor personnel carrier just realized the war is pointless?
Well, I guess I should be saying that, like, some guy inside of it, but yeah. Axolotl's parameters went up due to almost dying.
Yeah, he's a sand.
Yeah, that's true. Sensi means save the day.
Box explodes or someone tries to see what's inside. Interesting.
So basically this game is giving us IEDs. It really is. I mean, that's something I was trained about before I went overseas. Was, yeah, see a box, you don't know what's in it? Yeah, don't open that box.
Open that box. Alright. Eliminate a scout unit. Now, Lab G took some damage in that go, so I'll replace it out with the BTR.
Yeah, could work. Could work.
Well,
Fighting a whole bunch of dudes, but no armored vehicles, so it'll be interesting.
I'm gonna guess these are some pretty experienced and desperate dudes.
Well, I mean, you got Lebig in there. There's no way he's gonna die easy, unless you leave him to his own devices, of course.
Well, if I did, he'd probably end up joining the British Dental Association. Lemming at the BD, Lemming. Wait, we got Jaws. Lemming at the BD, Lemming at the BD, Lemming at the BD. That's right, we never saw
used to tell me, Sonny, the Jews are rats who are going to destroy the fatherland.
And banana. No, this is the line that you told me.
Yeah.
Like,
how did we ignore this before? Yeah, that's some pretty fucked up stuff right there. When you're lonely and desperate, the banana can be your best friend.
all right, so now I really want to know, where did he end up getting assigned?
To the self-abuse unit.
Wait, was Jaws up here? Yeah, here's Jaws. Where did you end up going? Okay, you're on the combat team. Good to know. Alright. Better save it, because we've probably been at this
He's a bit of a
little
sadist, though. When they capture an enemy in the field, he likes to pull out a banana and, well...
But when we come back next time, I guess we're gonna figure. It's been so long, I don't even remember what this building's supposed to be. I think this is where the mother AI is, or whatever, right? This is where the actual Metal Gear is.
Followed They had a Peace Walker.
That's right.
Which,
and they carried it into.
I have this crazy notion we might end up fighting Peace Walker at some point. But no, Peace Walker was being lowered down, and then apparently, while we were fighting a bunch of snipers, they moved it over, moved Cocoon into position. Didn't Cocoon come up out of the ground where Peace Walker had descended?
No, Cocoon rolled in.
Oh, just kind of cruising around. It had been out on the town picking up pizzas.
Yeah, and then it just rolled down into the quarry. And
yeah, it came in. It was
there.
like picking up pizzas for the guys, and like, oh shit, you've been putting my friends to sleep with a sniper rifle and throwing them at each other.
Yes. All right. So when we come back next time, I don't know. Like, maybe we get inside and the silo. There's just going to be a Metal Gear in it. It's going to be a big empty hangar, and there's going to be a Metal Gear there. Maybe it's a long, elaborate base where we, have lots of important conversations with the Blackguard. I don't know what's happening.
I think we'll find out soon enough. I sure hope it doesn't involve fighting a boss, because it's my turn.
This is BoboTheVulture.
I'm Serious JG.
This is Let's Play Together, even though it's a one-player game with multiplayer motions. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Thanks very much for watching. We will see you all next time.
Bye.